Hey everyone, this is Chris for Building Solutions. I wanted to share something with you that I found a little irritating. One of my customers called me and he wanted me to look at his dad's house. He has a pretty nice home. He has 2 air conditioners, 2 furnaces, and he had a service agreement with another contractor in the area, fairly well-known contractor. They went in there to do an inspection on the furnaces, and they condemned the heat exchanger on both furnaces. They shut off the gas, they disabled the heat, and they said that they found cracks in the heat exchanger. They even provided pictures. So I said, sure, I'll go look at it. I get out there, the gentleman shows me the pictures that the contractor gave him. They're very fuzzy pictures. I saw no cracks, but saw a little bit of rust, which could be pinholes, could be a problem. So I went ahead, took a look at it. I found no damage, no serious damage, just a little bit of wear and tear, just a little bit of rust. That's normal. There were no cracks, there was no holes. But to verify, I did a combustion analysis. So I sampled the exhaust leaving the furnace, and depending on what readings you have, you can either show that your heat exchanger is plugged up, that is kind of suffocating the flame a little bit, where the carbon dioxide that's in there will be low and the oxygen's low and the carbon monoxide's high. The carbon dioxide gets transformed into carbon monoxide as the flame burns off that extra oxygen molecule. And on the other hand, if you have high oxygen readings and your other readings are low, it could indicate a crack. And the numbers on both furnaces were beautiful. They were perfect. There's nothing to be concerned about. But just to be sure, I also took carbon monoxide readings from the home and from the airstream as it left the furnace. No carbon dioxide in the house. They just simply based it upon a visual. So I asked to read the invoice to see if they had documented something different with their combustion analysis. They didn't perform a combustion analysis. They stuck a camera in the furnace and they saw a little rust spot and they said it was cracked. And granted, the heat exchangers were still under warranty, but the factory is not going to pay for a heat exchanger that's not damaged, right? And on top of that, they wanted to charge hundreds of dollars per hour for the labor to replace it. The labor is not covered by the warranty, just the parts. So this couple would have had to spend thousands of dollars to get their heat turned back on. They're elderly, they're in their 80s. So, be careful out there. Call someone you trust, someone who knows what they're doing. We do the combustion analysis because it's like you go to a doctor for, a sore knee, maybe some symptoms, whatever kind of symptoms, and they don't do any diagnostics. They don't take an x-ray, they don't take, a blood test, they don't check anything. And then they just say you need your knee replaced. I probably don't want to go back to that doctor again. So make sure you call someone you trust. We offer a second opinion guarantee. If we come out there, we'll have a diagnostic fee, but if you have us make the repair, we'll waive our diagnostic fee for you. So you're not paying the other guy's diagnostic and our diagnostic. On the other hand, if you choose to go with them, that's fine. We just want to collect our diagnostic fee. And if there's nothing wrong, at least you didn't spend thousands of dollars on something you didn't need. Number 614-680-5524. The business is FORE Building Solutions. We're Columbus, Zanesville, Cambridge, and everywhere in between. Have a great day.